You're making a run at it, aren't you? You're making a run at it, aren't you? Rolling up a stake and going to Vegas.
Welcome to the #1 poker radio show in the world. This is the Mark Hoke Show.
The Mark Hoke Show.
1 full hour of poker news, entertainment, and lots of Sin City surprises. Now let's bring on the host. Here is Mark Hoke.
Okay. Now we got things going there. You know, it just helps if the right magic buttons are pushed. Instead of getting some crazy, let's slide you over there, Andres. But instead of getting some crazy echo going on, you know, Jesse Caps is over here, and Jesse, it helps when you're looking at the Twitch channel and you have the sound off, so it doesn't echo. You know, and we had another echo issue yesterday, but we're all good now. I'm excited. Welcome to the Mark Hoke Show. We're live at the World Series of Poker. Back again for another day of fun. It's the Millionaire Maker. I want to see Jesse Caps or maybe Andres Heuvel become a millionaire. Well, you're already a poker millionaire. You're good.
Well, I kind of am, but I wouldn't mind winning this one.
No. Really?
Yeah, really.
Of course, for those that don't follow Andres, this is Norway's 6th winningest player in live poker tournaments all time. Did you know that?
Something like that, at least.
Yeah, you're up there with some pretty heavy hitters there. I got to pull this list because it's a fascinating little group. Of course, Felix Stevenson's on top of the list now, but he did that one shot.
Yeah, he one shot.
That's kind of Weasley, isn't it?
It's almost cheating.
Yeah, I know. It's pretty bad. But Annette Oberstad, Thor Hansen, Johnny Lawden, Jan Javik, and then you.
Yeah, so
it's not bad.
The players ahead of me are good players for sure.
You're better than all of them.
Well,
you and Thor would be fun to watch.
Yeah, but me and Thor would have a lot of fun playing too. Yeah. It's like we have always dreamt about coming heads up in some tournament somewhere, but we have never been able to do it.
Really?
Yes.
You'd think that would have happened at some point.
But it's so hard these days when you have these big fields, and of course both of us have to have good days to get to the final, and then we also have to get like heads up, so it's not easy. But I would love it for it to happen one time.
Why don't you guys just do it? Get on Twitch and
do a heads
set it up. Just do a heads up.
That would be a possibility, of course.
I think that'd be a lot of fun.
It would be, for sure.
So how's the World Series going for you so far this year?
So far, I haven't played that much. I've won mint cash only, and I started with the Colossus, and it was pretty much not fun because I never made it past the second break in any of them. So I never got the stack, and I never had a good run in any of them.
What did you think of the Colossus this year as compared to last year?
Last year I was going to play it, but then I ended up getting to the final table in the shootout. So I was.
That's right.
So I was never able to play it even. Even I would of course like to play it then too, and I could have reached the last flight after I busted from the final table, but I was not very happy. And I'm not like some of these players are really good at playing. Right after they bust, they can just jump into the next tournament and they are resetting 100%. I can't do that. It's like I have so much things going through my head, and I'm also the kind of guy that I have a lot of emotions when I play.
Right.
And when I bust, I can be both angry and sad and mad and everything. And because of this, I usually always never play more than one tournament per day. I did it in the Colossus on the 5th and 6th flight, and it didn't really matter in that one. But in general, I'm trying to avoid playing 2 tournaments in one day because I never performed well in the second one.
Yeah, it's hard, especially like the situation you're in. You're on a final table, the emotions are running so high.
Yes.
And then you try and sit down in something, especially in a tournament that's so crazy like that.
Yes.
I mean that would be brutal.
Yeah, and exactly as you say, when you come from a final table and you have done whatever you have done, if you come from a final table and then starting playing 25-50 again, it's just you have to have a really good reset mind. And I know a few players here that are super good at it. Some of the grinders for the World Series, I see that, like Mike Lea, for instance, he goes from one tournament and he busts out and he's right into the next one. He's not like he's busted, like it doesn't.
He's not
affect
human.
Him at all.
He's not a human being.
No. I think he's a machine with some hair and some skin and stuff. Not so much hair, though, but a lot of skin.
Oh, that's great. Well, give everybody a little bit of advice because, of course, you've been there before. You know, you have an EPT main event championship in your career. You've been on all these great final tables. For some people maybe coming in here for a tournament like the Millionaire Maker where they haven't been there before, what advice would you give somebody when they get to that spot and then all those bright lights are shining on them?
Well, first of all, for new players, they have to like settle down at the table. Some people, they are like going maniac right away and they do stupid mistakes without having to know anything about the table before they sit down. You have to be like, you have to know the players, or you have to have some kind of knowledge about how people play. Mm-hmm. But a lot of people, they sit down and they play only their hands. They don't pay attention to the other players at all. So for new players, I would say pay attention to the other players a lot more. And when you get close and you get to the final table, then it's getting fun. Mm-hmm. That's like by far the most fun about playing poker is final tables. And I would rather play a final table of a $300 tournament than play day one of a $10,000 tournament.
Sure.
So it's just that much more fun, and to play final tables, then it's about being able to change gears. A lot of players don't know how to do that, and they play either too tight or too loose, or they don't mix up enough. And you see a lot of I'm not going to say you see the most number of mistakes there, because you see so many mistakes on level 1 and 2 and from bad players. But on final tables, even from pretty good players, you see they do mistakes by not adjusting to different aspects of the game,
right?
To stacks and to the other players, how they play, and like everything. They have to be able to adjust, and that's important, I think.
Yeah, and I can imagine getting to a World Series of Poker final table and feeling that bracelet is so close. You know, how hard is it to put that out of your mind as you're playing and you're sitting in there and everybody's watching and it's so exciting.
Yeah, when I play, I never think about money. I never think about bracelets. I only think about doing the right things. Mm-hmm. And when I think doing the right things, that also have to do with ICM and things like that. But I don't think about money or bracelets or titles, because then you start doing mistakes, or at least I start doing mistakes. So from the start, when I started playing, I always said no to deals. I always just played out, and I've been focusing on playing right and doing what's right and playing the tournament as it is. Because making deals messes up my tournament brain.
Sure.
So for me, it's just about playing it and doing everything that's as right as possible at all times.
Well, one thing that's very interesting about you, and if people haven't seen it, you have a terrific blog that you write. I mean, you are a great writer, and telling everybody about your experiences and what you're going through in your poker career. Why? Tell everybody a little bit about that blog, and why do you do it?
I'm sorry, I couldn't hear now. It's so
loud. Sorry. The blog that you write.
Yes, the blog. Yeah, I like to write. It's something that I liked from the start, and I do it to some degree for myself, because it makes me think through things and analyze things, and I also I like to be able to put something out there, and if someone likes to read it, I'm of course happy when they do, and I got a lot of feedback from different players. Even Mike Lea that we mentioned, he liked my last blog, for instance, and it's good when you get feedback from good players and say they like my blog.
No, I read it's terrific. I mean, you do a great job of that, and I think you do a fantastic. It's just a fantastic viewpoint of what's happening, to just a guy out there playing poker, and you really relate to people well. So congratulations on that blog. Where is it, real quick? Tell everybody if they want to look at it.
It's on firstspade.com.
Okay.
That's where you can see it.
And it looks like you guys are getting back in here. I don't want to keep it too much longer, but you got video slots backing you a little bit, so we want to make sure to mention them too.
Yes. I've been lucky enough to get Video Slots as my sponsor, and so we cooperate in different things, and they are helping me into these different tournaments, and we give 20% of all my winnings, not my profit, but 20% of all my winnings will go to charity.
Oh, great.
So that goes to the Norwegian Cancer Organization. It's called Kreftforeningen. So that's, we are both, several of us have had cancer in our families, and we know good people like Thor Hansen, for instance. And it's such a big disease worldwide, and everybody knows someone that has either died of cancer or been really sick from cancer. So it's important for us.
Well, that's a terrific cause. So, that gives everybody even more reason to root for you at the poker table. Not that we didn't anyway, but now that's even better.
Thank you.
But hey, I wish you the best of luck here in the Millionaire Maker. Maybe we'll see you on that final table and get that bracelet on your wrist.
I really hope so. Thank you.
Thank you. Hey, appreciate you stopping by. Anytime this summer you want to come on, you're always welcome, my friend. You know
Thank you
that.
very much.
All right. Get back in there and go play. Have fun. All right. There you go. Andreas Heuvel joining us. And really one of the nicest guys in poker. And seriously, if you haven't read that blog, it is absolutely fantastic. He does a wonderful job on that. So make sure you guys go and check that out. But I always enjoyed him. One of the early supporters of the show too. We certainly do appreciate it. Give me 1 second here because I've got one other thing that I want to make sure that we do. Yvonne, did you want to say hi to everybody too? Did you want to come on here? I don't want to interrupt you guys. I'm sorry.
Just text me, okay? Yeah, what time is it?
2 hours from now?
Yeah, let's do that. Yeah.
Here's the lady that set that interview up, but you're hooked in. Between this fine gentleman and Umberto Brenes, that's pretty cool.
Hello.
Boy, Yvonne, I gotta make sure I get your. Let me see if I can get it right without, because I never asked you. Usually I prep this stuff, but I didn't this time. Monte Alegre.
No.
No.
Give it a second try.
Monte Alegre.
No, almost. Monte Alegre.
Monte Alegre.
Yeah,
Oh no, I
that's
should've gotten
right,
that.
and
I
it
took
means
Spanish.
happy mountain or something like that. Yeah.
Okay.
And I try to honor my last name for sure.
Very
happy
nice.
Smiles and all that.
So now, you, obviously, you work with Andres and also related to Umberto Brenes. So and some other things you're doing in poker too. Tell her a little bit about the relationships you've got in the poker community.
I've been working in poker for 20 years now, organizing tournaments since a very young age and so on. I try to cater properly to my clients. And being Costa Rican myself, we're really tourism oriented. So I've been always trying to sort out poker tournaments in fantastic and awesome venues.
That's all right. Costa Rica's nice.
Costa Rica's beautiful.
Oh, it's fantastic there. I want to go someday. Everybody keeps telling me I need to go.
Well, there are some plans to make a very cool tournament in Costa Rica.
Oh, really?
Yep, I'm working on it.
All right.
But now my baby is Battle of Malta.
Yeah, tell everybody a little bit about that tournament.
Well, first of all, thanks for having me. And Battle of Malta is a tournament that I pitched to Poker Listings, which is a news site for poker players all around the world. And I went to them and told them, you've got a fantastic location here in Malta where their offices are. And we've got a fantastic venue, great casino. Prices are unbeatable. Being Europe and everything is very cheap to eat, very nice, great venue. So we started a very small tournament 4 years ago. And the first year, 300 runners, perfect, small. Still, we tried to do a lot of value activities and host players around. But the second year, it just blew out of proportion with over 800 runners. So
Wow.
then that's when I thought, oh my God, we have something here. We really have something. Last year we had 1,800 runners and we won the Global Poker Award as the best European poker tournament under 2,000 euro buy-in.
That's fantastic.
So
Congratulations on that.
Thank you.
It's hard to do too, and people don't understand. I work for the PPC Poker Tour, and people don't understand how hard it is to build an event like that. No matter where it is in the world, and to go from 300 to 1,800 in just a couple of years, that is unbelievable work on your part.
To grow exponentially is very difficult, and what most people don't understand is that to host a poker tournament and to deploy a poker tournament, sometimes you don't win money, you don't make money. These guys at Poker Listings, I can't say it enough how grateful I am with them, because they've deposited their trust in my ideas, in our ideas, in my team's ideas, because the first 3 years are brutal. I mean, we lost money. It's money invested, It's,
Right.
And of course, these people, Poker Listings, wanted to do things right, So we're always trying to achieve value for the player. And but the first 3 years were really really challenging, meaning salaries were not even paid with the tournament. I mean, it's an investment.
Yep.
So now on our 5th year, we're starting to get the kind of financial traction we need. But that has to do with some really trusty angel investors we have.
Oh, don't you love those guys?
I love those guys. And but now we have something. I mean, 1,800 runners is something significant.
Yeah.
Now it's significant. I mean, and what I find flattering is that a lot of the circuits in Europe have copied and mimicked our structures and our buy-ins because it worked.
That's awesome.
So a lot of what our competitors, and we're all friends here, of course, but what our competitors used to do in Cyprus with 1,500 euro buy-in and so on, they've cut down the buy-ins completely to 550, mimicking Battle of Malta, imitating. But we have something very interesting going on with the support of all the southern Italian players and our big roster of Scandinavian players like Andreas, for example.
I want to go.
You have to go.
Geez, all you have to do is invite me. It's all good.
Yeah, we will. I mean, I'll tell you right away. I mean, we'll host you at Hilton for sure.
Oh, that's so sweet.
It's a little bit of a stretch for people from the U.S. to go to Malta, but I would tell players that 2 years ago it's not worth it. You know what I mean? Because the ticket is expensive. It's $1,100 to go there for a 550 euro buy-in. But now we're talking about $1 million guaranteed and a guarantee of 250,000 euro for the first place. And I really recommend it for American players. Being American myself, I mean, I'm from Costa Rica, from the continent America. The game is completely different. These Italians play crazy.
I know.
They can't let an ace go. Ace 6 of suited, all in immediately.
Nice.
You know, so American players are more seasoned, and especially, you know, with a class act tournament like the Series of Poker, you know, it's just you have that expertise, that kind of stamina in the game, and that kind of knowledge that I think the Southern Italian, which is 67% of our players, they can't drop an ace. I'm telling you, you on the flop, 2 kings, and they can't let that ace go.
That's so sad.
So, well, it's sad.
Well, depending on your point of view, I guess.
Sad for some, happy for others.
Exactly.
So I wouldn't be surprised. Last year we had some people from the U.S., and that's why I'm here as well. I'm trying to make people go there, and also the experience of Malta is. It's such a cultural place, historical place. It's so beautiful. It's in the middle of the Mediterranean, but it's got this whole British feel to it. So Boston, I mean, we're action-packed. There's 7 big tournaments around Battle of Malta, plus the main. But also we have a lot of activities planned for players and so on. So it's a matter of making the jump and cashing as well. I mean, I have interesting statistics. Players that have come from Costa Rica, from Argentina, have paid their expenses and brought their families or their girlfriends.
Well, that's the thing. It's a great can be a great vacation.
It's a great poker holiday. So why not enjoy what you do with a massive guaranteed prize pool, and in a fantastic location that you would not. I mean, and we've done the research for you guys. It's not like a travel agency tries to get you to go to these places and record. No, we've done the research. This
Awesome.
is the best, you know? And I think it's quite affordable, too.
Well, so if anybody wants to check out the information on it, what's the website address?
It's the Poker Listings website. You'll find it there. There's a whole tab dedicated to Battle of Malta. And you can write to me at battleofmalta@pokerlistings.com. I check that one. I'm a big. I love what I do. What can I tell you? And I really want players to come and enjoy this tournament because we make it with so much love, and it's so exciting that we're a small team. That we won the award a couple of years ago, and
Yeah,
that made us
that's right.
feel very proud. Imagine a tournament like EPT, European Poker Tour, by Poker Stars. They fly down 5 floor tournament directors, 150 dealers. We are such a craft operation. I have people that work for free as volunteers during the event.
Wow.
We call them the bomb squad. They work for poker listings, writing poker content or casino content and so on. And during Battle of Malta, they give me their hours for free just because of the love they have for the event.
Oh, that's terrific.
So, I mean, I am so moved as well, that such a little idea, such a small pitch, that one day I pitched to these investors, to poker listings, and some of them were like, this is a little bit off, crazy. But some supported, and now to see what all this trust generated, it's very overwhelming for me personally.
Yeah. Well, congratulations on everything there.
Thank you.
As somebody that runs a tournament like that, when you come here and you see the logistics of what goes into running something like the Colossus last weekend or this tournament this weekend,
Oh my God.
I mean, it's still got to blow you away to see that.
Oh my God. I mean, I'm a huge fan. I mean, I still get the chills every time I walk here. It's not my first World Series. I mean, I've come since a long time ago, since 7 years ago. I stopped coming because I was really focused in Battle of Malta, but I wanted this sensation, this feeling again, And yeah, the Colossus is just 25,000 runners. I mean, it's just sick. It's crazy.
Yep, it is.
It's incredible. I mean, and the whole feel. I mean, this is the Mecca. This is the Olympics of poker. It's so fantastic. I'm still a little bit sad to see the field not have enough women. We're not reaching even that 10%. I wonder why, but that's also exciting because I have this theory that there's going to be one woman that will final table the main event one of these days, and that will change the whole thing.
I was in the room and actually doing a broadcasting all day when Elizabeth Hill and Gail Bowman just missed, and it was so sad knowing what could have been if one of them would have made it, and they went out 10th and 11th, and it was just. It really took the wind out of the room, because everybody was like, okay, well, and there was excitement because the final table was set, but then when Gail went out, it was kind of like, wow, did we just miss an opportunity? What a shame it was.
Yeah. I mean, in poker listings, even our analysts, we have a very interesting team of analysts and so on. So from time to time, I peek and hear because I love poker and so on. Poker, online-wise, has peaked. It's capsizing, in all sites around the world. All males that want and can play poker are playing poker online. The new market is the female market.
Absolutely.
That's the new market. So whoever this girl is, if you're out there at home, shake the dust off and come to the World Series and just make it, because I'm sure there's going to be one woman out there. I mean, our spokesperson, Maria Ho is Battle of Malta's spokesperson.
Yes.
She came, 86 on the main event, something like that?
Yeah, she's had a couple deep runs the last couple of years. So.
She's the last woman standing in a World Series, correct me if I'm wrong.
Yeah, last year before, somewhere, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, she's been the woman that has done the best in the main event World Series. Still 86. I mean, there's got to be someone out there, I'm sure, and that excites me so much because it's ruthless, I play leisurely. I'm a leisure poker player, and I can tell you that it's a bit intimidating, when you walk into a room and you see 97% of the field is male opponents. It's kind of intimidating, and I really, as an organizer, I strive to see more females. I really, really would love that. It's one of my personal goals, and I know that it's because it's not done in the right way. We're not tackling it the right way. I mean, it's still intimidating and so on. As an organizer of a tournament, I'm Battle of Malta's event director. I created Battle of Malta, and still they call me Battle of Malta organizer. Men they can't.
I'm sorry. I apologize on behalf of all men.
I mean, it's so funny. I mean, and some people, some clients and so on, I've called them, and they tell me, okay, can we talk to your boss? I mean, well,
Oh no, really?
yeah.
Oh, that's terrible.
They think I'm the assistant. So it's just to explain a little bit how poker is a little bit male dominated and so on, and the kind of things organizers strive, and that's one of my personal things. And anyway, Battle of Malta is a lot of fun, so I invite everyone to join us and write to me at battleofmalta@pokerlistings.com.
That sounds terrific. So there you go, guys. If you're looking for a great trip, I do one in Aruba. You got Malta. I think we're good.
I think we're good.
That sounds like a plan. Well, I want to thank you for coming on the show. We'll stay in touch.
Absolutely. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, we might have something special cooked up sometime soon.
That would be great.
That'd be awesome.
Okay.
So thank you
very
so much. I appreciate it. Yeah, guys, so check that out at Poker Listings. Just look for Battle of Malta on there, and wow, sounds like a blast. I'm excited. I want to go. I got to get that stamp on that passport. That'd be all right.
Yeah, well, you don't need a visa.
Perfect. Well,
You just fly there.
just fly.
Yeah.
That's all you got to do. All right. Well, hey, we have to get a commercial break in, and we're going to be back with more here at the World Series of Poker. We have a lot of action going on with a ton of tournaments, some bracelets being given out, a few being given out today. So we'll see how this all pans out with everything happening today at the Rio. So stick around, everybody. We will be right back here on the Mark Hoke Show. We're live from the World Series of Poker. Stick around. We'll be right back.
With a WSOP coming up, you can now win a seat in the Colossus with a U-Stake Colossus seat giveaway. It's the dream of every poker player to play in the biggest events in the world or to have a piece of their favorite championship players. Now, with Ustake.com, that dream can become a reality. Ustake.com offers you a chance to put up staking packages for the events that you want to play or buy pieces of top professionals for as little as $20. Using a safe and secure payment and payout process, all transactions are done with full transparency, so you know where your investments are and that they're handled properly. And the best part is, anyone can participate at Ustake.com, from the amateur to the top poker pro. So what are you waiting for? Sign up for free at Ustake.com and get in on the exciting poker action now. Sign up now using promo code Mark Hoke Show and get free entry to the Colossus seat giveaway. One entry for signing up and earn another entry when you back a player. It's sports staking, simple and secure. Ustake.com. If you're into sports cards and memorabilia, you have got to check out Brickus Breaks. Very much like a poker tourney, you buy into a break and have a shot to get autographed jerseys and sports cards. Score unbelievable collectibles in heart-stopping fashion from one of the most trusted names in poker, Josh Brickus.
Josh Brickus.
Use code WSOP for $5 off any group break in the store. Check it out at joshbrickus.com and follow us on Twitter and Facebook at Brickus Breaks. So don't wait. Make your sports collecting dreams come true today with Brickus Breaks. We've all had that incredible poker hand we wanted to tell our friends about. The Share My Pair app is how to do it. Share My Pair is new and improved with remarkably faster hand entry, streamlined app navigation, updated graphics, plus more flexibility in managing notifications. Just enter your hand information and instantly create an engaging poker hand animation that you can seamlessly post and share on Twitter and Facebook. Use Share My Pair to learn from top pro players Phil Hellmuth, Greg Raymer, Jonathan Little, Faraz Jaka, and others who use the app to share their most interesting, instructional, and memorable hands. Get Share My Pair for free in the App Store and now in Google Play for Android. And visit sharemypair.com. Play it, post it, share it at sharemypair.com.
The WSOP is back again. Is your poker game better than it was last year? Here's two-time bracelet winner and lead instructor at thepokeracademy.com, Rep Porter.
A simple way to really improve your tournament game is to get better at accumulating chips. When you have a healthier stack, it's easier to run deeper, it's easier to cash, it's easier to make the final table, and most importantly, you're going to win more money. We have a great free 8-part video series that will help you consistently build a bigger chip stack. We call it our Chips as Weapons series.
Get your free videos at thepokeracademy.com/Mark. That's thepokeracademy.com/Mark.
The heat is on. Whether you're in a major poker tournament, out on a golf course, sweating it up at the gym, or keeping the kids cool on a hot summer day, stay cool with a brand new Arctic Blue cooling towel, which is officially licensed by NASCAR. Just wet your reusable and durable Arctic Blue cooling towel in cold water, and you'll have instant cooling relief at your fingertips for up to 5 hours. It's lightweight and pliable, so you can keep it handy wherever you are. Plus, it's absorbent enough to make sure you and your clothes stay dry while you stay cool. So get the same cooling towel used by professional athletes, top sportsmen, poker players, EMTs, and the drivers of NASCAR today. Things are heating up everywhere, so don't wait. Visit ArcticBLU.com today. Enter the discount code Mark Hoke Show and get an incredible 50% discount for all loyal listeners of the Mark Hoke Show. It's like the Arctic Blue Bear says, it's not cool to be hot, so pick up your Arctic Blue cooling towel today.
This is Jim Feist in fabulous Las Vegas. If you're serious about winning and getting armed with information, free stats, videos, and top plays at jimfeist.com, plus free picks daily, just dial 1-888-294-1970. That's 1-888-294-1970, or text GAME to 25827, and we'll send you free plays right to your cell phone. Beat the books with the Vegas pros each and every day. 1-888-294-1970, or go to jimfeist.com.
Want more of The Mark Hoke Show? Then follow us on Twitter at Mark Hoke Show and like our Facebook page at The Mark Hoke Show for show news and outstanding poker content from around the world. Plus, enjoy the show anytime by subscribing to our podcasts on iTunes or at markhokeshow.podbean.com. We're even on your mobile phone at markhokeshow.podbean.com/mobile. Thanks for listening and being a part of The Mark Hoke Show.
The best in poker news, entertainment, and more. This is the Mark Hoke Show.
And, of course, you are looking live on the fan cam. Sean Barnett's over here. Holy cow, PPC superstar. You want to say hi to everybody, Sean? You want to hop on here? No? All right. Well, but as you can see, we got our fan cam up there so you guys can maybe see your friends. Great top professionals. And all sorts of goofy stuff that happens in this hallway. Of course, the best part is that the bar is over there. So that's kind of nice, because crazy stuff goes on at that bar. Don't tell anyone, though. All right, but of course, once again, we're live here at the World Series of Poker at the Rio here in Las Vegas. And, of course, if you want to stop down and see us, we'd love to have you come by and check it out. We got a great spot right between Brasilia and Miranda. For those that aren't aware, Miranda, that's right next to the poker kitchen. So we're in a pretty good position here to bring you all the excitement from the World Series of Poker. And, of course, we're broadcasting on Twitch TV, /Mark Hoke Show. I want to thank Twitch for kind of getting us set up on there. And let's see what else we have going on. Of course, daily shows. I think we're going to snap off 2 tomorrow because it's going to be a pretty busy day in here. So we might go like 2:30 and 6 or something like we used to do when we first came out here. Kind of got a little nutsy crazy. Plus, I'm a single dad now. I got a little girl sitting at home who misses me. But it's World Series time, so you got to set it all aside. Hey, of course, we want to thank a few of our sponsors here before we get into the news here at the World Series of Poker. The PPC Poker Tour, some terrific events coming up here in June and July, and we're going to run those down for you real quick. Of course, that's your chance to go to Aruba, guys. If you have never been there, I finally got to go last year, and what a sensational trip it was. I mean, and the event was just loaded with, great players that we met from all across the country, plus some terrific top professionals were battling it out for that title. Of course, Victor Fiorenza, the winner of that one, and picked up all sorts of cool stuff and a pretty good chunk of coin. We got a $500,000 guarantee going on down there. So our stops coming up at the Isle Casino June 13th through the 16th, $110,000 guaranteed tournament on that one. We'll be at Foxwoods June 24th through the 26th, $200,000 guarantee on that tournament. The North America Championship of the PPC is at Tampa Bay Downs. That one is series, and that is really one of the great series on the tour. If you can get down to Tampa, you will not regret it, I'll guarantee you. July 14th through the 24th, 2016. And one thing I'll mention on that series real quick is for those of you that like OFC Pineapple, there is an OFC Pineapple event. And I got to tell you, I have never blogged an OFC tournament, and I will be doing that for the first time. And very few people have gotten the opportunity to do that in any poker series. So, God, I'm just sitting there thinking of how that I've got to write in 14 cards or 13 cards. Oh, I think I'm going to puke. I don't want to type that thing up. Wow, I mean, I seriously just thought about doing that. That's not good. But we got a Jesse Heckle charity tournament going on down there, too. And, of course, a $100,000 guaranteed main event, $600 buy-in on that. So we'd love to see you down there at the PPC North America Championship. And then also coming up in July, there's a couple more stops for you, too, that we would love to see you come on, whatever. Just show up. Good Lord. July 25th through the 31st, we will be at Naples Fort Myers for the PPC Naples Fort Myers Gulf Coast Open. And the PPC Ho Chunk Gaming Midwest Poker Classic. Mark Kroon will be out there. That is also July 25th through the 31st. And then in August, we head to Daytona Beach. Tunica will be at the Maryland Live for the Capital Poker Classic. St. Croix Casino in Wisconsin. Miami. I mean, it's going to be a great time, of course, all leading to the PPC Aruba World Championship coming up in November from the 2nd to the 8th. And, of course, the PPC Tournament of Champions, where all the main event winners get together and shoot it out November 30th through December 4th. So there you go. Our good friends at BlueRail.net, of course, our website team and web provider, really great job Bob Lust does taking care of us, and we would love to have you join the Blue Rail team too. Just check them out at BlueRail.net. How far do you want to go? Our good friends at Action Junkie Poker, and these guys just do a fantastic job teaching their students. If you see them on Facebook, and it's ridiculous that these guys are walking out of the casino with the chips every night. Check them out at actionjunkiepoker.com, and they have terrific gear too. So give them a shout. We'd appreciate it. Our good friends at Black Eagle Sound Design. You hear a lot of the commercials that we do, our openings on the show, the rejoiners and everything else are done by John Lindquist and his team, of course. And if you have any voiceover work that you need done, whatever, heck, if you wanted to do your answering machine message, geez, voicemail greeting, let's go with that. Let's get into this century. That would be good. Check them out at blackeaglesounddesign.net, and you can get John Lindquist, a Nevada Broadcasting Hall of Famer, doing that work for you. They do books and everything. It's great. And of course, our good friends at Stark Energy Drink. I'm really being crappy on my product placement today. I don't know what's going on, but of course, a great new energy drink, anti-inflammatories for after your workouts. You got turmeric, you got glucosamine, and less caffeine than a cup of coffee. Check it out. We actually have some here at the World Series of Poker booth, and you can also be a franchisee. So if you want to buy some or you want to get in on the fun, just go to starknolimits.com/Mark Hoke Show and enjoy some great Stark energy drink. I actually like the stuff. I don't drink energy drinks, but I enjoy it. So make sure you check that out. All right. So let's get down to the business now here at the World Series of Poker. Let's just start running it down here for you. We got a few new bracelet winners and some improbable victories. I mean, some people winning bracelets that you just would not have expected to get the job done, but here they are. We'll go to event number 6 is where we'll start because that hadn't wrapped up yesterday when we were off the air. Peter Eichhardt takes down event number 6, and believe it or not, this is only his second WSOP cash. His last one was in the Colossus last year for $832. This one a little bit bigger, $438,417 for Eichhardt, as he is now joins the Bracelet Club from Stockholm, Sweden. So congratulations to him as he beats out Davis Alvik, Michael Adamo, and John Racner, who came back for an extra day of play, and he claims the Event 6 championship. Event number 7, the $1,500 deuce to 7 draw low ball. We mentioned this one did wrap up yesterday. Ryan D'Angelo, Wednesday, wrapped that title up, and he defeats John Monette and Captain Tom Franklin on that table. Pretty interesting finish to that one, but D'Angelo wins a World Series poker bracelet in event number 7. Event number 8, the $1,500 horse. That one is over, and Ian Johns stops Justin Bonomo and wins his second bracelet. The Newcastle, Washington native wins $212,604. Bonomo finishing second for $131,142. Christopher Vitch finishing in third, followed by Noah Bronstein. Georgios, gosh, I should have had this. Sotiropoulos, excuse me, I nailed it yesterday. Finishing in fifth, Andrea Kari in sixth, Svetlana Gromankova, former women's champion, finishing seventh, Scotty Wynn in eighth. I mean, it was just a terrific final table. 6 of the players on that table had won bracelets going into that one, so a great win for Ian Johns as he picks up his second World Series of Poker bracelet. Another interesting one, too. That time span from when he won his last bracelet was in 2006, so it's been over almost 10 years since he won his first World Series of Poker bracelet. So that's got to be a good feeling for him. Congratulations. Event number 9, and this one has just got the world stunned. The $10,000 Heads Up No Limit Hold'em Championship, one of the most prestigious bracelets in the game, and I'm personally, it to me is one of the top 3 ones I'd want to win for sure. And Alan Percall wins the tournament. Percall, give me 1 second here. I had some information there. I just want to get a little bit more. But Percall, it is his first cash here at the World Series of Poker, and not only gets his first cash, but he wins the 10K Heads Up Championship. He actually only had 2 other cashes in WSOP events, picking up $38,000 in 2 circuit event cashes. But what a win for him as Alan Percall. And this is even better, too. Let me back up here for 1 second. I'm kind of bouncing around on my screen. Beats John Smith, who was a 69-year-old Vietnam veteran, coming in second. And Olivier Bousquet, is one of the great great heads-up players of all time. And he's just, got to the semifinals, and he's just got to be shaking his head a little bit right now, wondering what happened. But certainly no knock against Olivier, but just after he had managed to barrel his way through this thing finally, probably the bracelet that I would think, other than the main event, would mean so much to him, comes up short in the semifinals. But wow, what a victory for Percall, who, by the way, on the road to this, and let me find the list of players that he defeated: Brian Rast, Jeff Gross, Alan Webby, Konstantin Ramazanov, and Benjamin Geisman, and then defeats Olivier Bousquet, followed by the win over John Smith to win the title. What a brutal road it was for him. So got to say, that's the guy that earned it. So congratulations to Alan Percall, the 10K Heads-Up champ. Event number 10, they are down to 12 in that one right now. The $1,500 six-handed no-limit hold'em tournament. Robert Hankins leading the way. Hankins out of Murfreesboro, Tennessee, out in front, and my screen just updated, so let's see. We got still at 12. Hey, David Tuckman walking by. He's scared. He doesn't want to get on a mic. He's done. He's doing his thing in there. But Hankins with $2.1 million in chips right now, leading Mike Cordell with 1.58, followed by Javier Garza-Realdos. I'm going to get. He was leading the way coming into today. Right now in third at 1.5. Some other notes: Daniel Strelitz is still in there. Pierre Neuville, who was one of the short stacks to start the day, is back into contention. He's at 825,000, so still a little work to do, but got himself in there. A lot of Germans there. 3 Germans also listed on the board here. 9, 10, 11. I love this. Lutz Klinkhammer. There you go. Renee Hockmuth, Lutz Klinkhammer, Paul Hofer, all still alive in that one. So this one should be an interesting finish as play continues on in event number 12. Event number 13, or 11, excuse me. I'm sorry. That was, oh, it's going to be a long day, I can tell. Event number 11, the $10,000 Dealer's Choice six-handed championship. That is down to 11, and I believe they should